What is up? What is up, man? Shout out to everybody out there, man. Another day, another 10 cents. Shout out to everybody out there that's handling business. If you have corporate plantation, if you're off, I got nothing but love for you. Man, we gonna get to some things. I guess I got a strike. But I'm talking about, you know how these people are. I ain't even gonna get into it. At this point, I don't even care. I'm waiting for a black person to come up with their own platform, so I will pay for it if we don't have to deal with the bullshit that we deal with. You know what I mean? Shout out to the Nation of Islam. Shout out to the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, Brother Reza Islam, Brother Tony Muhammad. Shout out to them. Shout out to everybody out there that is at the core plantation, maintaining who you are, and not buck dancing, sandboning, and coning, and doing all this other bullshit. So shout out to them. We're going to have a good conversation today. We're going to have a great one. We're drinking some tea. Shout out to Shawnee, Tasha, Erica, Dave from No Compromise. I got to get with that brother so we can get a spaces popping again. And I want to do his podcast. I love being on his podcast. This shit is so tight. Shout out to everybody out there. Tasha, all y'all out there. Shout out to all y'all. Man, it's been a real crazy week. Crazy time, man. You know, just so much going on. They want us to vote. And I was looking at that man that's choking that special needs kid, and we're going to get into that, man. So let's do it right now. Hey. Yeah, man. I seen that this dude, man. First of all, I worked at Opportunity Village. So, and not only did I work at Opportunity Village, you know, working there taught me a lot. And the thing that it taught me was that, you know, it teaches you about who you are and working about special needs or mentally disabled, you know, and you have to treat them as human beings as well, and don't treat them just like, you know, you don't treat them like they're dumb and they don't know what's going on, because they're very, very intelligent, and they're very, very in the knowing. I worked at Opportunity Village for almost like 2 years, and it taught me a lot about the special needs community and the mentally disabled, physical disabled, and I loved it. I loved it, man. That part of it I did love. I didn't like working around my coworkers, but I loved working around that community because it was fun, and it taught me something every day. And that man just choking that kid and doing that, he wrong. And shout out to whoever was on the camera that removed his hand. Like, hey, bro, you choking him. Don't do that. And that just shows how far people will go to protect what matters most to them, or what they think is, you know, protecting. Choking a black kid. Don't matter if he's mentally disabled. They don't care. He a nigga to them. I think that's why we have to wake up and understand. I even see all this stuff about voting and all this. You got the Stacey Abrams and you got all this other stuff. We need to understand about black empowerment and focusing on what matters most for us. Because the dominant society and all these other racial groups don't matter focusing on them. And in these platforms, that's why I kind of don't even like these platforms a lot of the times, because you can't really say how you really feel about certain things, but you can say how you really feel when it comes to, you know, your racial group, especially if they black. If they're nigga, you can say it all day. Like I said, Sarah Silverman dressed up in blackface and said nigga, and ain't nothing happened. You know what I mean? So it's like we need to understand we got to protect our racial group and understand what it is. And stop getting so caught up. You know, I was watching the Laker game last night, which was shit. And, you know, I'ma still speak on that. The Lakers got Magic in there, and that white man was talking a whole bunch of shit about Magic. Magic got word of it because other people that are loyal to Magic told him, and Magic left, and the Lakers ain't been shit really since. That Disneyland Dome championship don't mean shit, because now they ain't won shit since. And it goes to show you that at the end of the day, people like Russell Westbrook and them, they're getting paid. Are you getting paid? You know what I mean? While you up here looking at them and have your emotions all wrapped up in what the fuck they got going on, what are you getting out of it? 'Cause you ain't getting a goddamn thing. But I'll tell you this, man. I think it's one of those things that we just got to wake up and understand what's going on. And when we do, I think we will be just fine. I just think that I really feel like it's our responsibility to start awakening other people that want to be awakened. You know, you can only help the willing. You know, and everybody's not going to see it the same way. Where there's the jab or, you know, it's not meant for us to agree on everything. But it is meant for us to come together for a common goal. And that's to empower our people and recycle black dollars and patronize black businesses and not have a mentality of, I don't want to patronize this nigga's business because this nigga's a Democrat. Or like, man, your political views have no bearing on who the hell Warren is. If you want to vote for Stacey Abrams, go ahead and vote for her for the state of Georgia. But that's just not really, you know, I think we need reparations. You know, I was listening to Brother Marcel, even on his Twitter. He was just like, man, y'all talking about Russia and all this other shit, but the homeless population, I was talking to my brother. He was like, man, this homeless shit out here in LA is ridiculous. It's like that out here in Vegas too. Motherfuckers, I got the next thing that I'm about to do. I'm about to show y'all motherfuckers how fucked up it is out here in Vegas too. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't want to hear that shit about you got all these billionaires that got all this money and we touting them on the stock market and they're worth 1.2 trillion and I'm multi-billionaire and all this other shit. But you got all these homeless people living on the streets every day. But motherfuckers want to talk about, oh, you know, let's have pride in our country and all this other stuff. Man, we don't even have pride in our own people. We don't want to have pride in our people. We want to have pride in materials. And I get it. Materials do show your struggle and how hard you work. And I get it. You know what I mean? But there's a difference between showing your struggle and how hard you work and just straight flossing on people. You know what I mean? R.I.P. that brother P&B Rock. But goddamn, you don't be at that Roscoe's just draped up in jewelry and now thinking a nigga gonna come see you. You know what I mean? And I just think that is. And I think we too much and too many times, I think we, I just think we take the dominant society's word as golden and we don't take our word as golden. We take their word over our own people's word. And we're so busy looking into the background of our thought leaders than just listen to the message. Like I said, John F. Kennedy was fucking all kinds of bitches. Nobody cares about that. They just love him as a president. Thomas Jefferson was a well-known racist. George Washington was a well-known racist. Go get the book, Una, the Never Caught, the untold story of Una Judge. This documented history on what these people have done, but for some sort of reason, we'll just listen to them because they're white and white is right, but we won't listen to our own people, and we start digging in our own people's background to try to taint the message. You know what I'm saying? Some people might not agree with the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. I do. We would have these conversations at my mom's house all the time. She would bring up certain shit about the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. I'd be like, I don't give a fuck about that. What is he saying, though? What's the message? What is he talking about? A lot of people don't agree with a lot of our thought leaders. But is the message helping you, you know, and move forward in the progression of what you need to do? You know, a lot of people don't like Dr. Umar Johnson. A lot of people don't like Tariq Nasheed. But at the end of the day, the message is what really you need to be paying attention to. You know what I mean? How is it we can pay attention to the message when it's come from the pastor and it's come from all these mega churches? We don't dig into their background. You know what I'm saying? But we want to dig into our thought leaders that are really out here fighting the fight and really giving us game. Dr. John Henry Clark. You know, Dr. Kaba. Professor James Smalls. These people are our thought leaders. These are our elders that's dropping game. And we sitting up here acting like what they saying ain't golden. It's golden to me. And I just really think we have to start waking up and understanding what the fuck is going on. I really do. And I am going to, I'm going to start showing Vegas a lot more. I like doing it. I'm about to do a whole nother, thing, this platform, man, because, going live and all that, that's cool, man. But, you say certain things and they check you about it. I like doing the interview. Shout out to my cousin Mariah. Shout out to everybody, Roxanne, everybody that has taken place and doing the videos. I got to get my boy Leo and my boy Kaylin on, man, so I get their perspective as well. Just they work different schedules, so it's kind of hard, man. And people are busy, man. They ain't got time to be sitting up here listening to me ask them questions all day, every day. Niggas got shit to do. So, and I understand that. I don't take it personal. Well, my cousin or Roxanne or somebody got shit to do, I ain't mad. I'm like, all right, cool, man. I'll just figure another entity out. And I think that's what we need to start doing as far as stop taking people's word for it. I was watching this show called We Crash, and man, they were dreaming big. They took a little bitty company and made it to a $47 million company. But the thing that I noticed the most was they didn't give a fuck because it wasn't their money. So they didn't care about bullshitting and doing whatever they wanted to do because it wasn't their money. And as I'm watching, I'm like, wow, black folk wouldn't even be able to get in the room with the likes of JP Morgan or, Frost Bank or any of these banks. These bankers don't want to be bothered with us. And what is happening now, I think, is people are starting to be awakened. And that's okay. And that's exactly what we'll keep doing. Awakening our people. I'll suggest people start watching The Matrix. I don't even really think Black Panther 2 is going to be that great. I think it's going to be epic fail, probably. Too much. You taint the waters with too much bullshit, Hollywood. Black Adam, I'd rather go watch Black Adam. You know what I mean? It's a lot of stuff, man. And we just have to wake up and understand what's going on. And I think we got to stop taking people's word for it and start doing the research for ourselves. You know what I mean? That's what's most important. I got nothing but love and respect for y'all. Like I said, I can't go live, because because of certain entities. But I'll just keep uploading videos. I ain't tripping. We just have to do what's best for us. You already know my words, man. If you out there bullshitting and not handling business, it is guilty, nigga. I'm out. Peace.